Hey there guys, how are you? And welcome back to another LEGO Lover 117 video. And right now we are in for another 2015 review. And this review is on Black James, otherwise known as Introducing James and Origins James. That's right, this James has 3 names. Kinda cool. So anyway, the history on this item. Not much history because it was recently released in January of 2015. But the actual engine itself, James did start out being black with red stripes in the Railway series. He was changed to red because Audrey's publisher was like, hey, James needs some personality to him. He needs some character. And so that's how we got this splendid red engine that we all know and love today. But as stated, James did start out being black. Enough with the history, let's get on to the model. Let's look at the first part of James, the engine itself. And this James looks really, really nice in black. He looks so sleek. He looks really fast. He looks like Norman. Like he just looks really fast. There's the red stripes, as you can tell. And on the top, I was actually a bit confused by this like little golden line on his cab, but that's actually James's whistle. As you all know, let me grab the other model of James. His whistle would be right here if they had actually put that detail on there. His is actually just one big golden line, so I find it nice how they put that detail in there. The face, it's a standard CGI James face, which again, I'm growing fonder and fonder of the CGI faces on the characters because I'm getting so used to seeing them. The model itself, it does feel like wood for the most part. It does not feel like, you know, how the 2015 Thomas from the Thomas engine pack feels like. On the bottom it is Origins James. That's why he has 3 names. And this James is dated 2012. I don't think you can see that. Yeah, you can't see that. But this James also does have the lip, because all 2015 models do have the lip. So that's the first part of the Origins James, or Introducing James, or whatever James you want to call it. Let's take a look at the tender really quick. Tender is a very basic James tender. He does have his number 5, which a lot of fans are going crazy about because, James didn't have his number 5 when he was originally brought in. I don't care. The number 5 looks really nice on the tender, actually. Let's compare it to the red tender. The number 5 looks, of course, not very similar to this number 5. And, of course, the lines are switched. This is a black line with red line with black. So, Origins James tender. This would obviously be dated 2012. And it also has a lip. So that's pretty much all I have to really say on this Black James. So let's move on to ratings and recommends. Do I recommend Black James? Absolutely. There's no way I can't. This model is absolute perfection. I love it. It just screams classic Thomas. It really does. So obviously this comes as a complete recommendation. And as for ratings, this gets a 10 out of 10 for me. That's right. I'm not taking off a point because of the number on the tender, because as I stated, I like the number on the tender. And this model, it's just flawless. It's just amazing, and I cannot wait to bring it into my series. That's right. I'm bringing in Black James into my series because in the next episode, James gets into a bit of a spill and just might scratch up his paint coat a little bit. So anyway, that is my review on the Origins James. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I didn't beat Jay Louvier this time, but I was the 3rd one to put up a review on this. And good night, everybody.